It's a good song, though. You hear it?
Oh, this song is...
If you lose... Is that the song you're going to surprise me with? That'd be so weird.
No. You're after this song, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and say hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For anyone joining us, come on in and have a seat. Take a seat. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner. We're so happy to be back in the studio. It's been a while. We've been dealing with some stuff at home, as you all know by now. I want to encourage you to message all of your friends and family. Make sure you like, comment, and share, because this is going to be a show you do not want to miss. Okay?
We're not live on the radio.
Yeah, we're not live on the. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now. So let me just look here. There we go. Oh, okay, good. I figured it out. So you know they updated this. I don't know if anyone is here yet, but if you are, hi. We're a few minutes early. So we're going to go live on the radio in just a minute. In the meantime, I am going to go ahead and play.
In case you need to ask for something.
Want water? You need water?
I'm good. Thank you.
We are live tonight with the incredibly talented young man by the name of Julian Lopez. Y'all have been super excited about this as soon as he's agreed to come on the show. He's an up-and-coming artist all the way from Gregory, Texas, up near Corpus Christi. And I know without a doubt that he's going to go a long way. He's already playing all types of venues across the state. So we are about to go live. So everyone get ready. Get ready. As soon as this song is over, we're going to go live on the radio. Come on in and have a seat, ladies and gentlemen. And we will be talking to y'all in just a few minutes. Come on in.
This is Mr. Press Martinez.
Oh, Press, hey. Oh, good. Hi.
Oh, Press Martinez.
This is Grammy Award winner, Press Martinez.
Julian Lopez.
Press Martinez. Nice to meet you.
I'm glad you're here. Hi.
I answer Coleman.
Oh, it's okay. It's
I'll be
okay.
here.
This right here is my drummer, Trent.
Oh, you're done? Okay. Hi. Nice meeting you. Press Martinez. Nice meeting
I'm
you.
glad you're here. I
Yeah,
forgot you said you were coming. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
I couldn't miss it.
24:39.
Hey, I'm so glad
You're live.
Okay. We're going to be a few minutes.
10 seconds.
All right. We're going to go live on the radio first.
Hold on. You gotta let this ad play.
Yeah, I know. All three of them. All four of them.
No, just that and that.
Welcome. I know we're a few minutes early. Come on in. Come on in. Don't be scared. I missed y'all so much. We have a big family here. You don't even know. They're so awesome.
And then she starts right after.
This looks pink. It's red, okay? Just letting you know. At least to me. Here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carolyn's Corner. I am so excited that you guys and gals are here tonight. And you know what? If you're not here yet, I am so confident that you're on your way because y'all never let me down. Folks, I'm excited to say we are live at Dale 107.1 studio right here in beautiful downtown Beeville. But not only are we live, wait a minute, that did not sound right. I'm alive, but I'm also live with a great special guest. Let me play our intro, and I'm going to be right back to introduce this handsome young man. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, there. I was blocking his face. Mr. Julian Lopez. Y'all are in for such a big treat. I already know it. No pressure on you, son. No pressure.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
No worries. He's so confident. I need some of his confidence. So I tell you what, I'm going to play our intro ad because Jessica worked really hard making this, and I'm so proud of it. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
On 107.1 KRXB. You are listening to Carolyn's Corner live on 107.1 KRXB.
Anybody here?
Along with our live stream on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and 1071krxb.com. Stay tuned for more singer-songwriters.
Here we go. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to everyone out in Radio Land. and everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I am super excited to be back on Dale 107.1 FM right here in beautiful downtown Beeville. And I'm even more excited because I'm here with a very, very special guest. And you know, guys, I don't say that lightly. You got to be very special to be on Carolyn's Corner. And well, you know, we're all special here. Just joking. Y'all, I'm so excited to introduce you to this great guy. And I know we're going on about 3 minutes early, Julian. So we should be getting people coming in any minute. Whoever is here, please say hello on our Facebook. If you'd like to call in during the show, the phone number is 361-362-1071. And Brett didn't know he was going to be the secretary tonight. I just promoted him. Oh, poor man. And then he can write down your comments and give them to Julian, my poor husband. Poor Brett, y'all. Oh, my God. I feel so bad for him. So what do you say we kick off the show? Let me see if anyone is here first, see if we have any comments. No comments yet, but that's okay because I know you guys and gals are on your way. Y'all never let me down. So let me go ahead and introduce our special guest, Mr. Julian Lopez.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Oh, you are so very welcome, Julian. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. So we are going to give him the spotlight here in a minute when you start playing. But Julian, I want you to take advantage of this opportunity to please tell us whatever you'd like to share about yourself, especially your musical journey so far. I know you're young.
Yes, ma'am.
But tell me all about it. Tell all of our viewers and listeners all about it. And welcome to everyone out there. Go ahead.
Of course. Once again, thank you for having me here on the show, Carolyn. It's an honor.
You're
and
so
a blessing
welcome.
As well. Starting my music at a young age was definitely rough. Falling in love with music at 3 years old is not something everybody hears very often. And singing the national anthem for veterans at 5 years old is also not heard very often. So I'm very thankful to have had that opportunity. That's actually where it all started. When I was about 5 years old, we had a Veterans Day celebration at our elementary school that I went to in Gregory, Texas. And I actually played for the veterans there, the national anthem, and I was only 5 years of age at the time. And that's when I really fell in love of performing and playing guitar was right before I went into my freshman year. I'm currently a junior in high school right now.
Very nice.
And right before I went into my freshman year, my dad actually got me a private party for one of his friends. They hosted a party. I played some karaoke music in the back. Wasn't a big deal, but it was very fun for me.
I bet it was.
Oh, yeah. That was the first time I ever got the spotlight show.
Man.
And then after that, it was around October or September, somewhere around there when I got my first public booking in Aransas Pass for a private party, a family birthday. And that was awesome getting to do that for them. And then after that, out of nowhere, we received a public booking. And then from there, we received another private, and another public, and another public. And from there, it just expanded and grew. And I am just beyond thankful and blessed to have seen this growth over these last 2 years. What's going to be going on 3 years when I start my senior year next year. It's been very awesome. And as a 16-year-old, starting to fall in love with music at 3 years old, it's a big progression, but I'll tell you what, this ain't the end of the progression. There's a lot more coming.
Absolutely. I completely feel that from you. I can feel your ambition. Your talent is undeniable. And I want to absolutely let everybody hear your talent. We're going to make a little adjustment real quick. I'm going to get your brother Joseph, who is also here along with your dad and your drummer. I love that. Could you turn this camera down a little bit more so we can get a little bit? There we go, Julian. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we want to make sure that y'all can see him. A great looking young man and so talented. I was very happy because we went over to La Tequila, Jalisco.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a show over there because you auditioned for them. When are you going to be playing there?
I will be playing at the La Tequila, Jalisco here in Beeville, Texas, February 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. It'll be on a Saturday night. Guys, go check it out.
Yes.
Great food. As a matter of fact, I actually got the quesadillas there.
They're good.
And that set the spotlight for tonight. So definitely.
Yes, absolutely. And we will, God willing, if we're in town, we will definitely be there. Just right offhand, make sure y'all mark your calendars right now before you forget. And you know what? Write it down because that way you can tell all of your friends and family, right, Julian?
Yes,
because
of course.
Y'all, we were just over there. He played 2 songs and I was just blown away by your talent, honestly.
Thank you.
You are so very welcome. So tell us, you've been in the music business for several years. When you're 16, which is crazy to me. Well, actually 3 years. So you are also, you write your own songs?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. I've actually the first song I ever wrote. I don't mind if you don't mind telling me that's. You don't mind me telling that.
Of course,
story right
no,
now?
please. We're here for you, Julian.
Awesome. Well, the first song that I actually ever wrote was called. It was a song about love, and my dad, who's sitting over there in the corner, has his side of the story too. Yeah, he's got his side of the story, and the way it started was, it was just a casual thing of me pulling out a notebook, writing a song, it was a poem at first.
Of
Because
course,
I've loved poetry since I was in elementary school.
And that's how it all began, yeah.
I wrote a poem. I don't even remember what it was at the time. I just know it was about love, something I didn't even know what the hell it meant, back then. I didn't even know
Exactly.
I didn't even know anything about that.
Yes.
But then eventually I was like, I could make a song out of this for fun. So what did I do? I tried, and I remember I put some guitar chords on it. I was like, this ain't nothing, but we'll see. So I told my mom and my dad, and I said, can y'all come to the living room? I just want to show y'all what I got real quick. I want to see what y'all think, Christmas was coming around, so I figured I'll play this for the family. They'll be excited, a few tears, and then we'll be good,
Absolutely.
And my dad ended up giving me one of the best reactions I've had, and he says, we need to get you in the studio as fast as we can, because I'm going to call somebody and get you in the studio.
Oh, my gosh.
And I said, it can't be that good. He says, wait till I get somebody. So we had a friend of ours who came over to our house, and he ended up listening to my song. And he told me, he said, this is radio station worthy. So,
oh my gosh,
2 years that this song had been written down, 2 years of me not touching it, honestly forgetting about the song.
Right.
When I was just finishing my freshman year, we went to a studio in the Valley. I want to give a quick shout out real quick, if that's okay.
Yes, of course.
To Chris Rodriguez from the 956 area. He's got his band called the Tejano. He's got his studio, Tejano Powerhouse, and he's got his band, Tejano Highway 281. Fun fact about him, his studio is a Tejano studio. And
Very
I was
nice.
actually one of his very few, I think one of his second or third country artists that he's ever recorded there. So that was awesome for what I got to do there.
Yes.
To be a part of that. And
Oh my
to share
gosh.
that with him. And the first song I actually recorded was not the song about love. It was a cover of one of my favorite rock 80s songs called Purple Rain.
No way.
What I was able to do with this was basically take the roots of a classic rock song and apply it to country. So I took the roots of country, of rock, of classic, of jazz. I basically put every genre in this one song, and it came out crystal clear country. I was so glad to have recorded that. And then about a month later, we actually went back. It was summertime. So, of course, during the summer, a kid's got all the time in the world he needs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm thankful that my parents were able to get their time as well, because they work.
Yeah.
And we ended up going to the studio, and that's when I recorded for the first time after 2 years of writing it, what is now called A Thing We Call Love. And I got that name actually because a lot of my friends were like, you should name it Love. Just name it something called Love. I said, well, I've always said, this song is just, it's a whatever. So whenever somebody hears me play, they say, what's the name of that song? A Thing I Call Love. So
Oh my goodness. That is clever. That is so smart. And it's really cool that you said about going to the studio that was a Tejano studio.
Yes.
Because ironically, here at Dale 107.1, it is a primarily Tejano studio. However, our motto, their motto, I say ours because we're a big family as far as that, is we play everything under the sun and then some. So it's really, really cool, and the Lord works in great ways.
That's about right.
He
All
lines
glory
up
to God.
he lines up your path.
I will tell you this, guys, for anybody who, even believers, non-believers, whatever, things happen for a reason. And
Amen.
as a 16-year-old, I'm still learning that. Of course, I'm not a preacher, but I will tell you this, things happen for a reason. Watch out.
That is so awesome, Julian, for real, because I believe that with all of my heart. And especially as you get older, you go back and you look back and you're like,
Yeah.
wow, the way that happened, and now you've already started to see that at a very young age. And I think that's beautiful. So who knows what you're going to be able to accomplish and how you're going to be able to touch others
God willing,
in your
one
life.
day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, as a matter of fact, I went to 2 recent concerts. Towards the ending half of 2024, I got to see Parker McCollum in concert.
Oh, wow.
Him and his band. Oh man, Parker, he's got talent. That guy went from Brewster Street to the American Bank Center.
Yes.
I got to see Jelly Roll in concert.
Oh, now that would be epic, I bet.
And Jelly Roll,
Well, both of them
Let
would
me
be
tell
epic.
you, from a convict to
Yeah.
a celebrity.
Isn't that something?
That's amazing.
It is.
Because you would have never thought seeing the guy in jail, this guy's going to be a failure, whatever. No, he came out and he fixed everything, and he's got a good life for himself. So I've always said, especially when I go to these small places, I never doubt them. As much as sometimes sometimes I will look at them and I will look at them and I'll tend to, be like, well, this is a small venue, but big things always come from small things.
That's true. That is so true. That is so true. And that's true with you because you started out small,
Yes.
with this big dream. And from what your dad's told me, it was all you. No one else was pushing you to do this.
Oh, yes.
You just felt it in your heart and in your spirit that this is something you need to do. And I am just super, super excited to have literally just came across you. And it's really cool how that happened, because
Awesome.
you played out at Co-op Cafe.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Oh, what a great place. What a great lady out
Yes.
there, Miss Connie.
That's another place that, for example,
Yes.
small venues that actually bring such great joy to
Yes.
musicians like me.
Yes.
Because you go to these small venues and you're like, I want to get a good feeling, and then a crowd ends up packing up in there, and then that's when you start feeling the excitement.
Absolutely.
Because I've always said it doesn't matter actually the size. At the end of the day, when there's no crowd, that's what disappoints me, because the crowd is what I feed off of. When there's people out there, there's happiness.
Amen to that. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And I saw just from the few people that were at the restaurant a little while ago that you were really feeding off of that. And that's what it's all about. And that's why you're going to go a long way. And I really do believe that.
God willing.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm so glad you're here because tonight we're going to get a chance, folks, to hear a few of your songs. And let's check, because I see we have 3 eyeballs. Now, such a professional, 3 eyeballs. What does that mean? That means there's at least 3 people. Just joking. Let's check and see. So we are live on Dial 107.1 FM. So I don't see anyone saying anything. So y'all don't be scared. Or as I say, don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Oh, yeah.
See, Julian, we're same
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Poor guy.
I can tell you right now, this friendship's going to go a long
I think
way.
so too. He's going to have to put up me. But let me talk about my grandma, Carolyn. She's a little out there.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. So Julian, why don't we, I know somebody's there because now we have 4 eyeballs. Y'all have so much fun on my show. I really do. My husband knows I'm a goofball, Julian. But you know what? It's all about spreading joy and trying to be optimistic and pick people up because, man, you know what? Every day there's something else going on in the news that is scary and terrifying. Prices keep going up.
Yes, this world. And also prayers. If you don't mind me pushing prayers
No,
out there.
please.
Prayers to California.
Yes. Thank you
they
for that.
definitely
Yes.
need the prayers right now.
Yes.
Extreme wildfires over there. And, what's sad is I've actually seen a lot of comments, too, that California and the area of Hollywood deserves this. And as greedy as anybody can be anywhere, nobody deserves a catastrophe like this.
Nobody. And that's what I was saying earlier to my husband, too. I really did. I said, no matter what people may think, our hearts and prayers have to go out to them.
Yes.
Because, I mean, it's just, it's unbelievable. I can't even imagine, we're so blessed that, my husband said, well, I'm glad it's not here. I said, yeah, but it could easily be here. It could easily be us. So that's why, absolutely. Our hearts.
And that's actually going back to this, with World Danger, it actually goes back to this career as well, because a lot of people just, they'll see us and they'll be like, you guys are awesome, keep doing what you do. And some people will think that it's easy for us to go out here and do it. And aside from it being easy, it's dangerous because we go out there and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who we're going to run into. So we always go out there, and that's why I've always said, I've told every single one of my band members, and which is also known as the Julian Lopez band, I've told them, I don't care who's in the building. I don't care if there's 1 or 2 people in here. You play as if this is your last show.
Yeah, absolutely, because you never know. And it is very, to me, it's very similar to preaching to somebody, because you don't know what that 1 person or 2 people even in that audience have been through or going through.
Yes.
And your song may just pull them out of the darkness or give them hope, or or maybe they just went through a breakup. I mean, honestly, music heals. Music is one of the, to me, it's universal, and it heals. It helps.
I will say one thing. There's some people that I have a little bit of a knot with, and it's the ones who like to say things. I was actually talking to my drummer Trent about this. The people who will listen to music and they'll hear a song and they say that's not real country music. And hey, it may not be country roots, but at the end of the day, it's music.
Yeah, that's true.
As much as I love country music, and as much as I came up with, as much as I grew up with Tejano roots,
right,
I still listen to a lot of classic rap music, a lot of classic R&B music, but music that unites and delivers a message. Not music that, to honestly, no offense to anybody, but not music that's just pointless and just put out there for for a form of attention. I love music that delivers messages.
Amen. And that's honestly why I love music too. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I listen really close to those lyrics. It's like, how are those lyrics going to affect me? How can I relate to those in maybe my present or my past? You know what I mean? Because it normally always does. And you're like, wow, I just went through that, or man, I went through that, you know,
Yeah.
or whatever. So let's get down to what is that saying? Brass tacks? Business. Let's just say business.
Business, yeah.
I don't even know why they say brass tacks. It seems like those would hurt.
The word tax alone.
These weird sayings, y'all. Why do I always come up with them?
The word tax alone, I think, hurts us all.
Yeah, I know. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But anyway, y'all know it's just me. So what I'm about to do this, y'all. I'm going to give Julian the whole stage. In other words, I'm going to turn my camera off. Okay. Y'all don't have to look at me anymore for a while. Julian, I want you to tell us before you start a song, what it's going to be, anything you want to tell us about it.
Of course.
And Brett's going to be checking the sound outside because we have a speaker outside at the studio so he can hear it in there. And he's going to tell me if we need to come in and do some adjustments. So are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am.
And you got your
Sure,
guitar?
Make sure you get your video ready.
Oh,
brother.
yeah. And he has his friend and drummer and photographer and sound man, Mr. Trent, here. And you're doing a great job. Great job, man. These guys are so professional. I'm so impressed with y'all already. I really am. I've never seen anything like it. I'm like really impressed. And his brother Joseph, who is your publicist,
publicist
and brother. That's
business,
really cool.
Business management brother.
Yeah. And your dad, your manager. It's like crazy.
Yes.
This is great. I'm just loving it. So let me get off the screen. If I can figure out how to do this, y'all know they made me upgrade. I know I keep talking about that. Sorry, y'all. But here we are. beautiful. So beautiful. Wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, I'm lost. There I am. So, folks, if you're trying to comment, I apologize. I didn't set the Facebook pages to public yet. I got so involved in the moment. But I'm doing that as I speak. So don't go anywhere, okay? So tell us about the next song you're going to play.
The next song I'm going to play is actually, and I hope the mic's not too loud.
I think it's okay, right?
Okay. As long as it's okay.
Brett says it's okay.
All right,
so.
awesome. The next song that I'm going to play, it's actually not my song.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to do we're actually in the right place for it. So I'm going to play myself. I'm going to play you guys here on the radio station and for all of our friends live. I'm going to play you guys a classic Willie Nelson tune.
Ooh.
And this is a song right here that I actually played it live recently, and they said, "Man, you're too young to know that song." And I said,
Real?
"Nah, not really."
Exactly. Well, Willie Nelson, there's no such thing as being too
That's
young for
about
him,
right.
I don't think.
He's been around a long time.
So I'm going to get off the screen again. And folks, I apologize. I'm setting everything to public right now. I got so excited. Y'all know me with my ADHD. But go ahead, start trying to comment. I'm fixing it right now. Let me get off the screen. Take it away, Julian.
Oh, the last thing I needed, the first thing this morning, was to have you walk out on me.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Julian. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. You are so welcome. How beautiful. So I understood that there was an issue with the sound, and that's what happened to me last time. We are getting comments coming in now. I'm going to have to leave both cameras on
No
because
worries.
that's the issue.
No worries.
Whichever camera I hook up, they keep changing it. I'm
No
sorry,
worries.
folks. Can y'all hear me now? Let me see. Now, let me look. Here, hold on. You may have to do a redo on the first song.
On the Lover
yeah,
by Midnight?
Yeah, I don't want you to have to redo it. Let's see. Hi,
And
Carolyn. No sound.
after
Hi,
the
Bill.
radio.
Thank you so much. Marie, can anyone hear me yet? Can y'all hear me now? It takes a minute for the sound. Hey, Bradley, can you hear me, sir? We were having issues with the sound. Sorry about that, honey.
No worries, man.
We are trying this one of these days, y'all. You know, you put an old lady and it's like, we don't know what we're doing. We do know what we're doing, but it doesn't work all the time. Can y'all hear me? My favorite show in the world. Aw, thanks, Bradley.
Well, it appears we do have sound.
Yeah, I guess. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Are we on a Verizon commercial?
They can hear us.
All right. Praise God. Okay, so that it looks like most of all the first song and maybe part of the second song. Could y'all hear the first song? I need somebody to tell me.
We'll do it
Probably
after
not.
the radio show.
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it later. We'll do
Yeah,
it later.
for sure.
Sorry about that.
No
Sorry.
worries. No worries.
I didn't know because, well, you know, my ADHD.
We forgot.
It's okay, Marie. I'm so glad you're here. So let's go through these comments real quick, okay?
Of course.
I know we didn't have sound, but they're going to get to hear you now. I do apologize, and I'll just scoot out of the way. I'm good. Scooting out of the way. All right. So first of all, we have Bill Trickett here. Bill, thank you so much. I'm sorry there's no sound. I'm confident that you can hear us now. At least I pray you can. We're a Verizon commercial. Thank you for being here, Bill. It means a lot to me. Jamie is another singer-songwriter. She's in Oklahoma. We call her the
Oklahoma.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
She is fantastic. I'm telling you, she really is. Marie McConaughey, a wonderful friend. She's also she helps me with all of these bookings, and her cousin does the Texas Opry. So
Wow.
he's in charge of that. Let's see. I'm trying to see my favorite show in the world. Bradley Lindsley is another singer-songwriter, a wonderful man. We're going to be working together very soon, he and I, and we're just trying to iron out the kinks. Sound now, Marie said. Let's see. And yes, okay. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm very sorry about that. We could hear it on the radio, luckily.
Oh, yes.
So we will get it resolved. Sorry. Y'all know. I'm so glad to be back. We've had a lot of scheduling issues because we booked so far in advance. It was crazy. It really was. So now I'm going to have to, I will just leave my camera on because it's the one controlling the sound. So I'm just going to scoot out of the way. Great song, young man. So Bradley heard that.
Thank you.
Yes, you're so welcome. Why don't you tell them what songs do you have out there right now? Because I know they're going to look you up.
Oh, yes.
Right now, tell them where they can find you at, what songs you have, and all that. Please.
Yeah, for sure. You guys can actually find my one and only single that's out as of right now. It's
Okay.
called A Thing We Call Love. I gave a little story on it earlier.
Yes.
You guys can find me on all music platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Tidal, anything you guys have, Amazon Music, whatever, under Julian Lopez. And you guys can also follow my social media links. The most popular ones are Instagram and YouTube right now. I actually posted a video of the final show of the year, which was actually the final show of the last chapter tour, as we said. Of the first chapter
Isn't that
tour,
cool?
excuse me, the first chapter tour. And that show was awesome. You guys can go check that out. It's on YouTube. You guys can find my social media links at official Julian Lopez. That's how you can find me on social media.
Very nice, very nice. And it was pretty cool, y'all. When we were at La Tequila Beville, he did a little video of us. He said it's going to be on YouTube, and that's really cool. That's a very different thing.
For anybody on the live and on radio, guys, your YouTube channel is Carolyn's Corner, correct?
Yes, Carolyn's Corner Live, actually.
I will be giving a link of the description in my video, and I will be putting her name in there as well, so you guys can actually see Carolyn featured on my next upcoming video in a few days.
And that's really cool. No one's ever done that. Thank you for doing that, Julian.
Of course.
I was really just so impressed.
I've always said, help a friend, help a friend.
Absolutely. And that's how we should all do.
Yes.
I know all the people that are here right now agree with that. It's all about helping each other and lifting each other up in any way we can.
I've always said if everybody would just help each other a little bit, we'd all be up there.
Yeah, that's so true, isn't it? Instead of what about, it's just about me. It's just about me. And that's not how this world works.
No,
Or how it should
One
work.
thing I love too, these big artists, I love how some, and I have to say some because there's some that have unfortunately got their mind into the money part.
Yes.
But there are plenty of artists out there, such as Parker McCollum, who are very humble and down to earth,
Yes.
who don't glorify themselves. I was just telling my drummer Trent, somebody spotted him at Walmart, and they actually freaked out over him.
And he's like,
And-
what? I'm just a dude.
Yeah, and from what the social media said, from what the media post said, was he just kind of like took it very calm while these girls are freaking out over him. And one, he's an artist, so of course you're gonna freak out over this guy.
Yeah.
But the main lesson here is he didn't glorify himself, and he's very humble, down to earth. And those are the artists I like, and those are the artists I look up to.
Well, amen to that. That's true. And I love that you are looking up to those people, because that's the right type of role model. Speaking of role model, Bradley Lindsley has introduced us to so many wonderful people, and he is one of my role models as well. He's doing a podcast as well. We're going to be talking about that at a later time when he and I get kind of together and start getting all this stuff going. So Marie was talking about the Crossroads Country Opry. It's called Victoria Crossroads Opry. And I did send a link to John. So Marie, I know Marie will see to it that he sees this so that he can check you out, because what they do over there, and I think this is so cool. We've been there a couple of times. They have different artists come in, and they can actually play with the house band if they want to. And I mean, it's a full band, even steel guitar, fiddle, you name it. It's really amazing. So, whoops, I thought I turned that down. So, and then it's really cool. So I'm hoping that, you don't know what's in store for you. We never know what's in store for us, but we're trying our best to help you out in any way we can. So you never know.
I appreciate all the
You're so
opportunities.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. So tell us a little bit about the next song you're going to play for us.
Yeah, so the next song I'm going to play for you guys is it's a little more sadder than the first one. Actually, no, not. It's a little sadder than the first original I made. It's called "Don't Have You," and the original name was "Don't Got You," but I had to fix the grammar a little bit. I was like, some of these older folks are going to want to know where'd you go to school, bud? So had to fix that up a little bit.
Not me. I still say "Don't Got You."
Well, I was originally going to keep it in there.
Yeah.
But I think once you hear the song, it definitely fits in well. It's a little heartbreak song, so if you're going through a heartbreak or divorce, my apologies. I'm sorry.
Well, I love "Don't Got You." Hey, Bradley and Jamie, what do you think about that title? Should it be "Don't Got You" or "Don't Have You"?
That's
Just
the
curious.
question.
Y'all tell us what you think. All of you, come on, chime in. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to try to scoot over because I sure don't want to make the sound where it don't work anymore. I'm just going to try to scoot over, okay?
No worries.
Here we go. Let me fix this. Hold on.
Are we ready to go?
Hold on just 1 second, honey, because this is the one that needs to be on. We're going to turn this one on. Can y'all still hear him? Oh, Bill Trickett, thank you. Yeah, we're just going to use that camera, okay, honey? Oh, yeah. We can see you good, just not as close up, okay?
So here's a little tune I wrote last year at the end of my sophomore year called "Don't Have You."
Nice.
And I want to just clear something up, everybody. If you guys are wondering, all these lyrics are actually written by me. All the lyrics, the melody, everything's written by me. And I do have some that are coming out by my friend Trent. So guys, be on the lookout for that. Turn on the lights and say you gotta go. Try not to cry as you walk out the door. Tell me your love is gone and it ain't coming back. You said it was good, but that's in the past. Ain't no use fighting for this love, you're just gonna leave. Baby, why can't you see I was built for you and you were built for me? We were both built to hold hands in the front row pew. I got Hank on the radio playing me the blues. I got a full tank hell, that's over now, and I just can't move on. Baby, why can't you see I was built for you and you were built for me? We were young and wild, now we've gone our separate ways. I've got Alan on the radio playing me blues. I've got a full tank of gas, but I don't have you. Can't let you go and I can't get away. I've just got too much to say. Baby, why can't you stay? Stay here tomorrow, stay here today. Don't let me go, let me hold you one last time. I've been trying real hard to drive away the memory out of my heart. I don't drive a car, but it drives me crazy. I'm just a young man trying to get through, but I can't get too far. If I don't have you, if I don't have you.
Wow, that was so great.
Thank you.
So great. We've had to make some little adjustments to our camera because, after all, it's Carolyn, you know.
Yeah, I guess that's what you, those are the unique parts of the
Yeah,
show.
for real. Well, so whichever camera I start with first is the one that stays on. So if I turn it off, the sound goes off to you. Are you in there?
I'm a little blocked, but I mean,
I'm in a move. He's got to look around the mic, though. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. It's not about me. It's about you.
No, it's about you.
Okay, I'm putting that down low. How low can you go? All right. So let's get back.
Of course.
So that was beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it was sad.
That's what I
You
intended
poor
for.
thing.
That's
You
what
made
I
me
intended
sad.
for.
You made me sad. So I'm trying to scoot this a little bit closer to you, honey, because I'm going to scoot it up a little bit more. Y'all just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Did I make y'all dizzy? All right, we got it. We got it, honey. Now you're up close.
Oh,
There you go.
Awesome.
That's better, I think. Pretty soon it's going to be in his lap, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get it. My mouse ran away. I don't know where it went.
I believe it went under here. I was right.
Look at you. Thank God. Can you just be here every day, every Monday?
I mean, I do talk a lot, so I'm the perfect person to ask.
Perfect. Yes, perfect. I need somebody just to sit here and pick up all the stuff I keep dropping.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's see. You've been playing music. When did you start playing guitar?
At around when I first picked up a guitar was around the age of 5 years old, actually, when I started doing the national anthem.
5 years old.
And I'll tell you how it started, if you don't mind.
Of course, please do.
If you've ever been to the flea market in Corpus Christi,
Yes, I have.
Trade Center,
Yes.
you go by that toy shop, those little plastic guitars.
Yes.
I literally started playing on a nylon string toy guitar made from Mexico.
Wow.
All these little toys guitars. That's when I first picked it up. And then from there, I moved up to like this first act Discovery guitar for about $50 from like Mardell's.
Yeah.
And then from there, it went to a Yamaha. And then from there, it went to Taylor's and Fenders and all this stuff now. So.
Oh my gosh. So y'all, make sure you do get your children one of those. The toddlers, hey, you never know. You may be raising up a.
You never know.
Mm-hmm. And moms, quit griping about it. It's too loud.
I was drums too. Drums too.
See, drums too. They liked my comment. It's true. I did it too. This thing is driving me crazy. Yeah, and drums. Oh, those are even worse.
Oh yeah, they're worse. But hey,
you may be raising up a drummer, don't even know it.
Oh yeah,
it is true.
Oh, yeah.
So, what are you going to play for us next? We got time for several more. Well, especially since there was no sound on the podcast earlier. So y'all got to lip. Were y'all reading our lips? Did you do a good job? Sorry about that. So what would you like to play next, honey?
I'm gonna definitely, for sure, I'm gonna play you guys. Like I was talking about earlier, for everybody that heard, My favorite rock 80s song, and that's by the legend Prince.
Yes, my gosh, y'all, this is crazy. So y'all didn't get to hear it on here, so this is going to be all new to you because, wasn't that cool that I did that on purpose, sort of, kind of. So it's a complete surprise.
You guys are getting all the surprises tonight.
Yes, for real. For real. I don't really need my face in here, but I can't wait for this. So
Thank you.
I'm excited. So we're not going to tell you what it is. Y'all figure it out. You'll figure it out real fast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm leaving this real close. As long as you don't knock it over, it doesn't matter. Here we go. Take it away.
I told Carolyn that's all I need to hear is take it away, and I will take
That's
it away.
it. Take it away.
Little minor adjustments here.
Of course. While you're doing that, I'm going to check to see who else is here.
No worries.
Hello from Buffalo, Texas. Well, hello,
Oh, yeah.
Dale.
Buffalo.
Sarah says, sounds good. Oh, Connie is here from the Co-op
Oh,
Cafe.
yeah. Miss
Yes.
Connie.
Isn't
Miss
she great?
Connie Setlick.
I know y'all get to look at me real close. Yeah, she is the one that told me about you, sent me her information. I said, definitely. Because I know she has a great taste in music. So I didn't even hear anything from you. I just said, okay, if you like him, I know I'm going to like him. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Lopez.
Julian's dad wants you to give him a call. Connie. Sorry, that has got to be the ugliest picture. Here we go. We're all friends on the show.
Yeah, we're all friends. Don't worry,
We have
guys.
so much fun. Oh, my God. Get ready.
Never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. Only wanna see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Only wanna see you bathing in the purple rain. And I never wanted to be your weekend lover. All I wanted to be some kind of friend. Yeah. Baby, I could never steal you from another. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Only wanna see you underneath the purple rain. Oh yeah, I know, times are changing. It's time we reach out for something new. That means you too. You say you want a leader, but you just can't make up your mind. We might as well close it. Let me guide you to the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Julian, y'all, that was Purple Rain's Gone Country. That was so good. Y'all don't even need to see me because you can hear me. Julian, wow.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's like epic. That is like epic. Are you the first one that's ever made Purple Rain Country? I'm wondering.
Well, from
Now you got me thinking.
according to my recorder, my producer in the Valley, yes.
Wow.
The first one to record it country in history.
Wow. You know,
So,
you're
it's-
witnessing history.
So getting to hear that was actually insane. From what we know, there are no official recorded country versions of Purple Rain out on any music platform. So the second I upload mine, it'll be the first in history.
Yes, I was going to say you are the first. And guys and gals, you are witnesses to this historic event. I feel like we're making history here. I mean, I'm not doing it, but you played it here, so we are. Okay, let's check the comments. Let's see if I can see it from this angle. This is a weird angle. Sounds good. Connie said the Co-op Cafe. Yes, y'all don't forget. If you're looking for some of the best food around, I mean really good food.
Man, we're talking.
Did you try the cowboy bites?
No, I did not.
Y'all go back and get the cowboy bites. They are addictive. Addicting.
Explain to me what they are.
Okay, so it's like, I already know. I've got these down. It's like cream corn. I'm a big girl, so I know food. Cream corn, and it's breaded, and inside it's got cream cheese and jalapenos.
Oh, jalapeno solid.
Yeah, and then the dip is like a sweet and sour sauce. Y'all gotta
Oh.
go back there next time.
We'll
get
actually
some
be
of those.
back there. I forgot.
Oh yeah, when will you be back there? Because I want to
I have
make it a Saturday.
yes,
I told
actually,
Connie,
right
please
here.
make it a Saturday so I can come see you.
my next show for the Connie's Cafe will be January 24th at 6 p.m.
Is that a Saturday?
I believe so.
It's a
January
Friday.
24th.
It's a Friday.
Friday.
I'm never going to get to see you because we do our show on a Friday, and I'm so
Oh.
grateful. But I'm like, I always miss all the shows. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
And it is definitely a workhorse. Having to get straight out of high school back to get on the
Yeah,
road.
absolutely. Because you live all the way in Gregory,
Oh yeah.
so it's an hour drive.
There's barely any sleep that goes on.
Oh, you poor thing, you poor baby. Well, I know your family has had to sacrifice a lot as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
And your brother and your dad and your band, because your band, are all the members of your band equally young like you?
My drummer is 19 years old from Portland, Texas. He's over there. Actually, his name is Trent.
Yeah, we're going to introduce them in a minute because I want y'all to meet them because they're just such good people.
And unfortunately, my three good friends who play bass for me on a regular basis.
Yeah.
You get the joke there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Yeah.
he's only been around me for a few hours.
Oh,
That was very
that's a
clever.
It rubs off.
I know. It just, he can feel it. Y'all know.
That's a good one.
Just kidding. That was very
Saturday
good.
the 8th.
I'm sorry.
Saturday the 8th.
Saturday the 8th. It's a Saturday?
Saturday.
Okay, so would you send that to me?
At Connie's.
Y'all, Saturday the 8th. Guess what? As long as we're here, Saturday the 8th of what? February?
February, I believe, right?
Okay,
Yes.
Brett. As long as we're there, we're here. I mean, we will be there. So y'all come out. You can't just let us sit there by ourselves because then we'll eat more and more of those cowboy bites. Please come help me. Yeah, I'm going to eat it anyways. Connie, get ready. I'm going to eat them anyways.
And,
Go ahead.
Okay.
Today I couldn't bring any of my bass players in, but I want to give a few shout outs. The main primary one right now, Mr. Lalo Garza. He's a bass guitar player from Corpus Christi, Texas. Shout out to
Okay,
Lalo.
nice.
And then Robert Boudreau from I believe he's from Corpus Christi as well. He's also the bassist. He's the bassist for Tumble Dry Low. Anybody who's heard of a local band named Tumble Dry Low?
I have heard of them. Wait a minute. Didn't we have one of their members in our show?
Tall.
I don't remember.
Robert's from Ingleside.
Ingleside. Robert Boudreau from Ingleside. Awesome bass player.
We did have.
Awesome
I think
bass
so.
player.
Tumble Dry Low. I'm like,
And
where
then,
does that name sound familiar?
And another older folk, his name is Cliff Padilla, and he's also an awesome bass player and awesome gentleman as well. Shout outs to all of them. I couldn't bring them in today,
Yeah.
but huge shout outs to them because they swap gigs with me because they all have work schedules and life schedules, so they'll end up swapping gigs with me. But every so often they'll play a few shows with me here and there. But this guy over here, the drummer, he's at every show.
Absolutely. And I said, can we introduce the people that are here with you?
Of
Because,
course.
it takes a village.
Of course.
I know you're not a baby. It takes a village to raise a musician.
As a matter of fact, if you want to give Trent a couple of questions, you're more than welcome.
Yeah,
To.
so-
If I don't want to put anything on your show. If you,
No, please. I need all the help I can
okay.
get.
Oh,
So let's
we're
say,
gonna help
so Dale said, get it. Let me read your comments, especially about the Purple Rain. Dale, calm down now. Just kidding. Good to see you, baby. I'm sorry I missed y'all so very much. The Co-op Cafe, love you, Connie. You were so wonderful. Sarah, sounds good. Sarah said, And I know I'm probably missing some.
Especially when I go live on this kind of stuff, people will always ask, how old is he? They said, well, we can't say that, but you'll still go to jail.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So let's bring Trent over here and get to know him real quick.
Yes, I want to welcome my
Thank
drummer.
you. You're so awesome. Here, let me get out of the way.
19-year-old Trent, get up from
It's
Texas,
a very
everybody.
small room for you.
Right here live on Carolyn's Corner.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, no, right there. It's fine. Either one, y'all sit together. Y'all sit together.
No, give it to him for a minute.
All right, this is impromptu. I love impromptu.
Trent, can you hand me my phone, please?
Because y'all know I don't
Put it
have a
down there.
script. If I had a script, we'd be in real trouble, y'all.
Get about like that close. Yeah.
That's what I always say. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This just in. Can you make the news sound?
This just in.
Yeah, you know. Boy, I put him on the spot, didn't I? Again. This just in. Sorry. We have a show on February the 15th at La Tequila, Jalisco, right here in Beeville. Y'all, mark that down. February the 15th. It is a Saturday.
Yeah.
That is a Saturday. So we will be there too. And February, what was the date again? At Co-op, I'm sorry, the 8th, wasn't it? The 8th. February the 8th. Back at
6 p.m.
Co-op Cafe at 6 p.m. 6 to 8, I believe, probably. Great. So y'all make sure and make your way out there to support this incredible artist.
This guy's definitely got some stories about his drumming stuff.
Oh man.
yeah.
So you are the drummer of the band, and not only that, you're not just a drummer. Believe me, I was watching. Y'all, he's got a big camera and he's over here video and not Cameron. I almost said Cameron. Taking pictures of everything. I mean, like a pro, man, as the kids say, like an OG. I don't know what that means. He's doing it like an OG. So, how long have you been a drummer?
Okay, so I've been a drummer. I started 6th grade, so I want to say maybe like going on 5 years.
Oh my gosh. And to us that are a little bit older, that's not a long time, but to someone who's only 19, that's a long time.
I took it out of time, to be honest.
Look at that. That's amazing. So you love to be a drummer. Obviously you're great at it. So you play with Julian, and you also help other bands out occasionally, you were saying earlier?
No, ma'am. I don't
Oh,
help
sorry.
out.
Sorry.
No, I would love to.
Yeah.
But
Take the class and
it's
do that.
currently I'm stationed with
That's
Julian
awesome.
and doing stuff with him. Me and him go way back, actually.
That's so
So-
cool.
We've been it's funny as like starting off, I saw this guy as like don't mess with him, he seems rude or kind of all kind of
Really? He had that.
very off, I mean, not like off-putting,
Yeah.
but like it's weird just seeing like the type of people that you can bring to you
Yeah.
from music and stuff. It doesn't matter like anything.
It's
Just
true,
as
isn't
long
it?
as you like music, like, oh, okay, we'll talk.
Yeah. Isn't that true? That's so cool. That is so cool. But not only are you an amazing drummer, and I know you are because you're drumming for him, and his music sounds beautiful. But you're also a sound guy. You are passionate about sound.
Yes,
And I think that's so cool because a sound man is always needed in the music industry. And it's more of a behind the scenes gig, but it is one of the most important parts of the show, because without a good sound man, you're not going to have a good show. And we experienced that at one of our locations. We were at watching someone, and the sound, I went up and tried to tell them, and they were, let's just say it was less than well received. And they had to do some adjustments because it wasn't good. And it affected the whole entire show. And this was of somebody very, very big in the business. I'm not going to say who. I want to, but I'm not going to. But yeah, that makes a big
he
difference.
knows who you're talking
Yes,
about.
absolutely. So you are currently playing drums and you're studying sound. And so if you ever get an opportunity to do an I can't even say the word.
Entrepreneurship.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't say the word, y'all. We're going to take advantage of that. We're going to try to help you if we know of anyone, because I know you're fantastic at it. So see, he's so, look at him. He's like, no, not really. I'm just me.
I'm not self-absorbed.
I
I
love
just do what I do.
No, I love that though. I love that. Oh my gosh. I just love you all. You guys are awesome. Really. You guys are wonderful. Just down to earth, regular people. And we're all just regular people. Like you were saying earlier, sometimes the big artists, they get that big idea like, oh, I'm doing this, or, oh,
Once you made it all the way.
Exactly. But I think that's what's determines how far you're going to make it, is if you're humble and if you're real. if you're down to earth, you know, because people are going to remember that if you treat your fans and your people and your band members the right way. You
We
know,
all live on Earth, so might as well be down to it.
exactly. You're right on that, honey. That well said. Well, man, I'm excited to meet you. I'm
Yes,
really
me too.
happy, and
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here, too.
Yeah, and we're gonna hopefully we'll be able to help him out and get whatever we can do to help you guys out. Well, you know, with a little bit that I have. So let's see who that is. Jamie says definitely radio worthy. Very impressive. Thank you,
Thank you.
Jamie. She's on our YouTube channel. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you
Oh my
very much.
gosh, thank you. Thank you for doing such a great job and everything you do.
Thank you.
So so Julian, I thought maybe we could bring your and we're just gonna do it real quick because they're like looking at me like, what are you doing? This is supposed to be about Julian. Or do you want to just come in and just introduce him? Y'all want to both just come over here and let him introduce you?
Yeah.
Is that okay, Julian? Let me
No-
get out of the
no-
way
no
again.
problem.
Sorry, honey.
No worries. No worries.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
So I want to bring first on here my brother Joseph Lopez. He's actually my publicist.
Yeah.
Publicist and social media management as well, and
Love it.
he also does all my contact info as well, and of course my brother. So Joseph, thank you for all the help you do, man. Seriously. Thank
Absolutely. It's amazing to be part of it and just know you're going so far.
Yeah. I
Awesome.
agree with that, Joseph. Joseph's like, is that all?
And
Wow.
I also want to bring my dad on here. Everybody knows him as
Yes.
everybody would call him Big Al.
Big Al. Put your
Big
hands
Al.
together, Big Al.
So this right here is my dad. Everybody, Alvaro Lopez Jr. Or if you guys know in the business world, Mr. Lopez. He's the one who drives the trailer around, gets from A to B. So
my
here he
gosh.
is right now. Everybody on the air.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's great. Especially when the way we started with just small things, and now we're actually, you know, got so much equipment, and I know a lot of these bands that have equipment, they understand about all this, but it's a lot of work, especially setting up and then finishing off and taking everything down. It's a lot of work, and I'm always helping him doing all that while he's over there signing autographs and talking to everybody. But we get it done, and I'm proud of him. Especially when we started when I started, it was 3 years old when he picked up that guitar. So ever since then, we're now we're here and look what we're doing. So there's a lot more to come, and I mean I can feel it. So just be ready, be prepared for Julian Lopez, my son, because it's gonna happen. And thank you all. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you can hear
Take
me.
some pictures with
I'm
our
pretty
close-up
sure you
friends.
can hear me. The reason I wanted you to meet his brother and his father and his drummer, everybody that he's brought, is because I know in my heart that Julian, you are going to be one of the ones that we are going to be hearing from for years and years.
Thank you.
Honestly, I feel that, and my feelings are usually right, aren't they, y'all? So I want y'all to know, hey, I was there when he was on Carolyn's Corner back in 2025.
Yes.
And I mean, to me, it feels like that it's, you know, because I'm a lot older, but to you, maybe you will. I'm predicting you will look back on this day and say, I was on Carolyn's Corner in 2025
That's
and look what I'm
about right.
doing now.
And it's so crazy, you know, especially I see all these artists, man, I was here in the 80s. I was here, and now we're
Yeah.
talking about the 20s, the 2000s.
It's crazy.
The
It's
evolution
weird
of
to
life.
say. It's weird.
It goes by fast, though. And that's why
Yeah.
I've always said, you know, because I've always had that fear of, you know, when's my time to go? But I've always heard, don't live by the time, live by the moment.
Oh, that's excellent advice, isn't it, y'all? Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Well, I just know, like I said, your moments are just beginning, you know, for real. And tell them where you're playing. Do you have that little card?
Yes.
Here, just tell them exactly because I think there's like 3 or 4 different locations
Yes.
that you play at, so they can go catch you at one of these.
Yes.
Besides the 2 we mentioned earlier, and I want y'all to try to go to that. A lot of these folks are from out of the state, out of town. Go ahead.
Of course. You guys can actually, the main one we've got here on the cards lined up, a lot of Friday night shows is the Prime Steakhouse and Whiskey Bar in Corpus Christi, Texas, and Southside Corpus Christi on Yorktown Boulevard. My brother Joseph is actually a bartender there. You guys can catch him there if you guys go and get a drink, either in the lounge or in the restaurant bar. I advise it. Great food, great service as well. Getting to meet the owner, Tony, as well. Shout out to Tony for all the help he's allowed me through and putting me through everything in that business. I appreciate
And
that.
what
very
nights do you
much.
usually play over there?
Typically Friday, Saturday nights. I believe it's Friday nights, correct? Friday
That's
nights
great.
will be
Well,
this.
I'm looking for one on a Saturday so I can make it over there too.
Yes, if you guys want to make it out on Saturday, January 25th, I'll be at Prime Steakhouse at 7 p.m. with the full band in the lounge area. It'll be noisy, but it's going to be fun. We're going to definitely put on a good show. I'm really excited to see what these guys got lined up.
Okay, well, God willing, Brett and I will be there, and we'll try to
Awesome.
bring a bunch of friends with us because that would be a
Awesome.
night. And I'm always looking for new places.
Oh,
And all of our kids live in Corpus, so we're there all the time anyway.
you'll love it.
So yeah, it's perfect. I'm like, oh man, we get to go have a
Oh,
do
yeah.
we get to go have a ribeye? Brett's looking at me like, oh God, bring some money, y'all. Bring some money. Oh my gosh, Julie, go ahead. I'm sorry
Yes,
about.
no
I got
worries.
so excited. I get so
No, no.
excited.
Oh, no, I do too. I'm having to contain myself today.
Yeah, I know. You're doing a good job.
I actually want, and I don't want to put any venue down. My favorite headliner, my favorite venue, which I already said the name. One of my favorite venues to play at. Shout out to Donna T for all her support and all her help. I'll be playing at Headliners February 7th. That'll be at 9 p.m. from 9 p.m. to 1 in the morning.
Ooh.
A full band show. It's called Headliners Bar and Lounge in Fulton, Texas.
Oh, it's in Fulton.
Fulton, Texas.
Ooh, are you getting a lot of winter Texans over there too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to write that down. Oh, we're gonna get
Oh,
this.
yeah.
We're gonna try to make. Is it a Saturday?
Yes, Saturday night.
Brett, we're gonna be busy for the next few months.
And I'm going to tell you guys right now, the reason why I definitely advise you all to go check out my social media platforms, once again, at official Julian Lopez, or if you're on Facebook, just type in Julian Lopez and go to the pages, and you'll find my page there. It's a page, not a personal account. I do have a personal account, but don't add that one. I do advise it though. Definitely, there's a lot to come, and I advise you guys to go check out the social medias for this exact reason. There's a lot more to come, everybody.
Absolutely. And I want to offer, if we show up, I've done this for so many bands, even at Brewster Street and some of the big, I was shocked they let me do this. So I love emceeing. I love to get up and introduce the artist and make it a big, I love doing it.
Please.
So I am volunteering my services, and you
Okay.
don't even have to buy me a ribeye. Although,
Well, the thing is, actually, I'll do that. No worries. I will do this live. If you want to have the honor of introducing me to Headliners on
I'm
that
there.
night,
I'm there.
If you be there,
God willing.
February. If you guys come out, you guys can actually meet Carolyn as well.
Yes.
I'm assuming your husband will be
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Brett, as
yes. Carolyn and Brett.
well. You guys can meet
got the
Carolyn
money.
and Brett that night. If you want to go ahead and MC, introduce our band for that
Anytime.
night, it'll be an awesome night, everybody.
Yeah,
advise
I
you
have
guys to
I
go
have
check
had the
that out.
opportunity to introduce several bands, and it was just such a thrill. It really
Yes.
was, because for me, it's like, wow, I get to do what I love
Yeah.
and help promote you
And
doing
do
what
it
you
live
love.
in
Yes,
front of
I
people.
love it. I love being with people.
That
yes.
one will be February 7th at 9 p.m. You guys can check me out in March if you guys have anything clear from your March calendar. March the 14th from, once again, 9 p.m. to 1 in the morning at Headliners in Fulton, Texas.
Man, you got a nice lineup. So what we're working on now, he doesn't even know this in my brain. Y'all know that I have like a list in my brain, right? Okay. Well, in the list in my brain, it's like, okay, get gigs in Beeville. Because you already got one, we're gonna get you more. I'm gonna try my best to get you a lot more. Not that you
Well, I appreciate
I don't know
that.
how you're gonna have time to do them, but that's okay.
Oh, we'll fit them in.
Yeah, we'll try to arrange it because
I've always said this. It's I don't want to put anybody down. I hate doing this.
no.
Anybody who says that they can't fit it in, that they can't put it in their schedule, it's the biggest lie I've ever heard. Because I'll tell you what, if you have a passion for it, it'll fit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what I want to encourage you to do, we need to talk after the show before we leave, because I was telling Brett, we've promoted several artists, but our big thing, our huge thing is to go in person, because we were trying to do it all remotely. And we found out real quick that didn't work, didn't we, folks? So we want to be able to help promote more artists, but it has to be done in person. Right, Brett? Going just like we did today and doing an audition. And we've got several places in mind. So you never know what the future is going to hold. And I want to help you in any way I can, because I think you're awesome. And
Thank
I
you
already
very
love
much.
your family, and you just
Thank
like,
you.
welcome. It's like I got another kid now.
Thank you. I also want to give a shout out to my mom, who's probably watching. I'm assuming
Oh,
she's watching,
yes.
because the reason why I know is because I saw my name, Julian Lopez, pop up, and I know, well, I'm not on that, so somebody's got my YouTube account, and it's got to
Wow.
be.
Yes, I was hoping. Oh, I would love to meet your mom. Well, I'll get to meet her. She'll
Yes.
probably be at your show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's at almost everyone.
Oh my gosh. Well, hi, Mom, especially if you're here. I'm usually very calm. That's not true. That's not true at all. But I'm super excited because your son, my husband's Brett's shaking his head. I hope to get to meet you very soon, beautiful. I already know she's beautiful. I mean, she makes some handsome kids. So it's gotta be it. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, more stuff.
Well,
He's so busy.
Well, now that I've got the permission to do this, I'm glad because I didn't know if I could fit it in. But once again, go back to what we just said.
Yeah.
Private bookings. If you guys want to book me privately, you guys can definitely reach out to our emails, julianlopezcountrymusic@gmail.com, or you guys can personally call our management line, 361-549-9074. That'll be directed to my dad, aka Mr. Lopez, the manager of it all. And once again, everybody prefers email. So once again, that email is julianlopezcountrymusic@gmail.com, or the direct number, 361-549-9074.
Great. And what I want to encourage you to do when you go back and reshare the show, the podcast, I want you to make sure include all that information on there.
Oh, yes.
Because people, maybe they're so interested watching you so intently. Most people don't have a pad and a paper real quick. So make sure y'all write that down and help support this young man. Y'all, we are just at the beginning of his career as far as I can see. I mean, you're already doing great things, but I know for a fact, I don't want to get y'all, you're like, what? Carolyn predicted it. But my heart tells me that you're going to go so far, it's going to blow your mind. And because you're going to do the right thing. You're going to reach people and just spread that love, and spread that joy. And I can't wait to meet your band members. So,
Awesome.
Julian, thanks so much for being here.
Yes, of course. It's been an honor.
What, Brett?
Tell them why they call it Carolyn's Corner.
Oh, yeah. And they call it Carolyn's Corner because when we first started here, we were over here and there was a corner. This went all the way around. And I was in a corner. And so that's why we called it Carolyn's Corner.
That's a unique way to go.
Yeah, see? And it had a C in it.
No, the other one, meaning one corner at a time.
Oh, yeah. Actually, our motto is spreading love and joy and the power of music to everyone, one little corner at a time. And, you can spread joy in your little corner of the world by just sharing love, sharing your passion, and supporting others. The main thing is try to be kind to others. We've been going through a rough time in our personal lives, with something that we're dealing with at home. And I'm not going to go into it, but it's all about trying your best, and if you're going through a hard time, just hold on through that bad, because eventually the good will come back around. Hello. I know you already. Hello. And Julian Lopez talking to what's going on here? He's a ventriloquist. Wait a minute. That's not the right word.
A poser.
But he's a poser. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Carolyn,
Hello, I know you
You
already.
weren't supposed to tell them I was the fake one.
Sorry. This is. Do you already have what do you call it? What do you call it when they're making the?
Oh my God, clone.
Clone. He's already that big. He's got a clone.
I don't think my
Clone
I
aid?
think my family has enough with one.
Yeah. If there were two of them, okay. Oh Lord, just geez. I don't care. I would never want to be cloned. No, there's already enough of me. Sometimes I joke about it, but yeah. So Julian, thanks so much.
Of
I know we
course.
got to get out of here. Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm hungry. And a big shout out to Fred and Susanna Maron when you come back and watch this. Thank you. We love you. And hopefully we'll be here next Monday. We just had a lot of rescheduling. We will try to be back as soon as possible. If not, we will be here tomorrow night with a great show. So make sure y'all tune in. I always have to look to see who it is. My memory is bad. But 7:30 tomorrow night, I'll be doing it from the home studio, aka the recliner. Okay. Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. I love you all. Thanks for taking your time. Everyone, I love you guys. Thanks so much. Thank you, Julian.
Of course.
So good to have you.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all later. God bless.